Afternoon, welcome back. Back down near the Trent today. A bit too much on to go a long way away. They were promising bad weather as well, so I didn't bother. So what we've done, I've come down, I've walked down here with the drone and filmed that, and now I'm going to walk back with the camera because I couldn't do both things at once. I haven't got anything to fasten the camera to me, so I'm going to walk back down and we'll put them together and hopefully we can make a decent film. Make ourselves a movie. If anything, it was really drone practice, to be really honest. Just managing to keep it down the centre line and try and get the controls into memory, muscle memory. I think that's the word, isn't it? Have a look at the Trent. I love it down here. It's really warm today. The first time I came down, I had a big coat on, and it was far too warm. I'm a little bit. I don't know. I didn't need the big coat, but I needed a bigger one than I've got on. It's a gorgeous day. It's about 12.5 degrees. So just that little bit of a wind. I used 2 batteries with the drone. Obviously, I've only got 2 now. Those who were regulars to the channel will remember that one or the other one is somewhere in there. I dumped it with the other drone in there, so I've only got 2. So this is where I started off with the drone. First things first, if you've got a Potensic Atom and you're using Android and you think there's something wrong with your drone, I don't know whether they've done an update to the app, but mine just fails every time. It keeps losing the satellites and then landing. It keeps losing all the GPS and then it lands, and I had a heck of a job with it. I thought it was going to end up at the same place as the other one. So if you've got an option to go to the Apple one, which I have luckily, I plugged the iPhone in and off we went, never any more problems. The only thing is, first time I've ever followed a drone, and what happens is, if you keep walking, if you've never done this before, if you have done this before, you'll know full well what I'm on about. But if you keep walking, eventually it runs out of its distance. So I had to land it and then take off again and renew the point. So there's just a couple of things to look out for. There's a camaraderie with walkers. Every time you meet somebody when you're walking, you have to say hello. Last time I come down here was December. It wasn't, it was just after Christmas when I just got the drone. The first place I flew it was down here. I think there must have been an update to the app, to be honest, because it's different on the iPhone now. But I can't find one for the Android, so I don't know. Could be me, could be my phone. My Android phone is just one that I use to answer calls in the cab, so it could just be the fact that it's not modern enough for the app or something, I don't know. But I'm lucky really, because I say I've got Apple as well. Just plug that in and off we went. I'm just going to show you these flats are gorgeous over here, with the sun on them. Obviously now it's getting warmer, starting to get into spring. Last time I walked down here, it's absolutely Baltic. Another dog walker. I'll be back in a minute. We've got a runner. We've got a runner. You see these people, and they run like the blazers. And there's me, like, walk 4 miles and I'm pulling my feet behind me. But thankfully not as bad as I was when I first started. It's like having 2 concrete boots. So the sun's behind us, so we're lucky. Get a really good picture on that. Hello. She was off like the clappers. Bless her heart. I think she must be training for the Olympics. Hopefully we've not got any wind on it. It was a little bit windier earlier, to be honest, on the way down here. And I think that's why the drone used the first battery pretty quick. So it was good practice trying to keep it steady. And I say the muscle memory from my fingers to remember which does which instead of just keep going up and down and swirling round. You can see now that cafe's taking shape. So there's not been a massively long job that. They already had the building in place, obviously they've had to knock it about. It's like a hexagonal shape. That should be open for summer. Be a nice place to be, that. There's a coffee shop. I don't know if you can see it, because I've got the sun on my viewfinder. That sort of red brick building there. Now, where are we? Yeah, that red brick building at the end of there's a coffee shop there, so he's not very pleased. The way the council think of it though, nobody stopped him when he wanted to open one. And that's the way they say it. You have to compete with good service and keen pricing. Let's take a look over there. Lovely flat fields. The sun beating down. Hello. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you for watching. If you're really enjoying it, just because a thumbs up, it makes a lot of difference to the algorithm apparently. It's weird because some of the videos have done really well and other videos don't do that well. Probably because they're not very good. You never know, do you? Have we got face track enabled? There we go. Car servicing day today, so I've got to drop that off early. So I've got the man flu as well, which is not really helping. So I thought I'd just hang around home today. But I've still got my steps in, so I've done all right. This is Apple asking me if I want to call this a walk. It's ever so funny. Obviously I'm quite busy the rest of the week, so you get Monday, massive great big line. Tuesday not much, Wednesday not much. Sometimes I do go out on a Wednesday. But the rest of the time sat in a cab, obviously it's very difficult to go for a walk. When you sat in a cab, I think people would be a bit put off if you got out and started pushing it round. I'm just going to bring that camera around and show you this. A beautiful view. It's like a billiard table. With a massive great big pylon. Obviously we've got the power station behind us. So I've got those huge wires there. Coming out of there. So you got to watch out there when you get droning. Come around and take a look at these. I presume they're willows. I've said it before, nobody ever comments. The side of the river. I don't quite walk down there just yet. Just in case it's all sludge and I end up to my knees. You can never tell, can you? I think last time I walked down there I had... this is the last time I used my blue coat because I went back to the car, sat down and it ripped up the side. That 30-year-old stitching. Ripped the pocket off it. So that must have been before Christmas. So that green one was too warm today. Tarmac's good for me, I'll be honest. I'm not... I think I'm pretty bottom of the old fitness scale. If I start walking down a grass bank, the next day the knees, the ankles... Your fitness levels only improve, don't they? They don't get worse when you start doing something. Don't know what that is. I think it's something the dog's had. This is a good walk. I enjoy this. Try and keep the camera a little bit more still, if I can. I can't do that funny walk that you really have to do. You have to walk like Basil Fawlty if you really want it to not move. And that for a sort of long period of time would be pretty hard work. Just so peaceful down here, isn't it, really? Just a good place, even if you're not filming, just wander off. Met a guy earlier who I've known all my life, and there's a bar, or a restaurant style bar, over there. And he walks 4 miles there, has a pint, and walks 4 miles back. Cancels the pint out, eh? Fair play to the lad. No gloves. First time in a long time, no gloves. The last time I went out walking in this jacket was the end of November, or middle of November when I first started. And I walked down Blackton Car. Well, that's what I was going to tell you. So I subscribed to a guy the other day, Mad Dogs and Englishmen, and he flies his drones through the woods. So taking a bit of a lead from him, obviously I wasn't going to try and do like he does. Please subscribe to him. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. If you're into drone, he actually flies his drones through the woods. So I thought I'd go out to Lawton and have a little go in a sort of fairly wide area. I'd have a bit of a go. So I got there with the Android phone and it kept saying it couldn't connect. So I'm presuming that mine wasn't suitable to fly in a wood. It turned out it was the phone. So again, if you've got the Android version of the Potentic app and it doesn't work, please let me know. Whether it's my phone or their app. But the iOS one works perfect. So shout out to Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Also, too, have a look. Sky Eye Drones, he's only got a few subscribers and he deserves lots more than what he's got. Because he's just bought the I can never remember the name of it. The big one from DJI. He's just bought one of them. And I was following his video, watching him how he flies it. Cracking bloke. Follow him. If you're into drones, give him a sub. Within no time at all, he'll have loads. So, turnaround time. Let's have a quick look at the beautiful Whip River down there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Hopefully you're not going to get too much sunshine because it's over there. Forgot to tell you what day it is. Monday, 24th of February, 2025. I don't know if I'll split this one into two. I think I do them a little bit long. A lot of people watching for 10 minutes. I'm putting them up for 3/4 of an hour. Very few people watching to the end, so either I'm boring or they're too long. So let's split them up.